Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another crazy, musical, dramatic episode with me. I am so excited to see you all again. I'm not really looking at you all because I'm looking at my webcam, but I feel your essence. I feel you. And I wanted to come today to talk to you all about my process with a new company that I love, love, love. So if you are interested to find out what the heck I'm talking about, stay tuned. Okay, so my new company that I work with is called VIPKID. And this company is actually a company that teaches English students. Sorry, guys. Let me try that again. VIPKID is a company that teaches Chinese students how to speak English. And they have English natural, not natural, native English speakers teaching English students how to speak and read in English. So, I mean, the general overview of what a VIP classroom looks like is if you're a teacher, you will get your student's name and you'll get the information and you'll get the PowerPoint that you'll be teaching. I'm going to tell you what the great thing about this is. If you are a classroom teacher, even if you're not a classroom teacher, you need to hear this. But if you're a classroom teacher, you'll appreciate what I'm about to say. One thing that I hate, not hate, but it's kind of tedious for me, is doing lesson plans. I love teaching, but lesson plans, that paperwork, for the birds, guys, for the birds. But with this company, guess what? There is no lesson planning. Literally, they give you the plan that you need to do. They give you the plan that you have to do, the lesson. And then you would think, okay, maybe I have to go in and I have to teach, randomly. I just got to go off top. Guys, it's the PowerPoint, and then under each slide is a little sentence, or maybe probably more, probably three, I don't know, a couple of sentences about everything that the PowerPoint is about and what you as a teacher have to say. What? What? Psh, seriously. Seriously. That is probably the most easiest things to do. All you do literally is you pull up a PowerPoint and teach. You can appreciate that if you're a classroom teacher. Even if you're not a classroom teacher, like, you can appreciate that. If you have no teaching experience, seriously, and they're giving you what to say, that's pretty dope, you know? So I love that. And then the students that I teach, guys, they're so sweet. I've taught both boys and girls of different ages. The youngest that I've taught so far has been 3 years old, and I loved it. Like, if you're like me and you love drama, you love to be dramatic, and you love being silly, and you love teaching, this is the place for you. Even if you're not that type of person, just somewhere where you can just have fun, this is the place for you. So I'm just going to go through my process that I have had with VIPKID. As of today, I am 30 days in, so that's a month. 30 days in with VIPKID, and I applied for VIPKID the last week of November of last year. What? That sounds so weird. Yes, we are in 2018. So 2017. That's crazy. Time is just 2017. I applied for VIPKID. November 2017. And I started officially as a teacher December, the first week of December. So overall, I would say my process took about a good 2 weeks, a good 14 days. But um now that I'm a teacher and I've actually had classes, I can truly appreciate my process. So I'm just gonna explain what I went through. Um One thing I love about doing these YouTube videos, guys, is not only do I have somewhere where I can be my true silly and excited and crazy, extra musical, dramatic self, but it teaches me a lot too. And I get to meet you all. Guys, this here, if you were with me right here in this room with me, this whole thing is backwards. Y'all, I wrote this backwards. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, like literally all the letters are backwards. Like I did this. This is cool. Like, and it was surprisingly easy, you know? And I was like, wow, this is really fun. It was, anyway, I'm going off topic. Okay, so my first step, I have a little marker. Where are you? There you are. My first step was, of course, my application. And basically, with the application, what it is that you basically give your personal information, like your name, your, I guess, where you live, just random, like any job application. And then they ask if you have a bachelor's degree and if you're a native English speaker, and if you have experience teaching. Now, this is where a lot of people get, I guess, turned away from VIP Kid because they think, oh, I got to be a teacher. Heck no, you don't. Guys, if you have experience with working with students, with kids, and when I say working with kids, I mean babysitting your niece or babysitting the neighborhood little girl, like a little girl down your street, or working with a youth group, or working in a church choir, or what's another thing? Being a summer camp counselor. That counts, you guys. That is experience working with kids. You understand the logic of a child. That's what they mean by experience. And if you have that, yes, you can still apply. And I think a lot of people get confused about that because they think, oh, I got to be a teacher. You don't. Okay. So that's step one. So after I put everything on there, I put all of my teaching experience, all of my experience that I've had working with students, which is a lot. I actually left some off because it was just too much, and I think they would have ran out listening. But yes, so I passed through that stage. Oh Lord, this is gonna be backwards. Oh, it's great. Okay, passed through that stage, and I did a demo. Now, can I be honest with y'all? This is actually my second time trying out for VIP Kid. The first time I tried out, this was about 2 years ago. Like, well, now 3 years. 3 years ago, when I first got out of college, um, I think things happen for a reason because when I first applied, I really, I mean, I kind of just looked at this company and I made it through the application process and I made it to this same demo stage. And when I first looked at the PowerPoints, I didn't understand it. I didn't do my research. I just kind of was like, I'm just going to come and just wing it. Wrong step, sister. I failed. Didn't even make it through the demo. They gave me the option to have a person, like a person like a 5-year-old type of demo, or a recorded version where I didn't speak to anyone. I just did a webcam. Um, the first time I did it, I picked the interviewer person. She was just kind of looking at me like, what? Like, you really did not prepare. And she knew I didn't prepare. I knew I didn't prepare, but I was trying to wing it. And you know what? It was just really bad. That's all I'm going to say about that. Long story short, I didn't pass. But this second time, I actually did research because it just seemed like the right timing. It I just kept seeing things about VIP Kid more often. I said, you know what, let me give this a try. And then I applied and then I got this demo. I said, you know what, since the first time I did um the regular portion where you interview with someone, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna try the demo where I recorded. So one morning, I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I recorded my lesson, my demo. And guess what? That was probably the best thing to do because I passed my demo. Woo! Okay, so after I passed my demo, I was invited to do a mock class. And with this, I actually got a PowerPoint, two PowerPoints. One that was letter X, big X and little X, and then another one that said my country, my something. I forgot. I'll post it in here. But with this is where I had an actual interviewer. So this interviewer, she was acting as if she was 5 years old. And I actually did research this time. I said, I really think that this is for me. It just seemed like everything was right. It just seemed like right timing. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it. These things that you see on my wall here are actually from my mock class. And I thought, I worked really hard on them. So I'm just going to hang them up in my classroom. So, went through my mock class. Uh, it's crazy because I didn't finish my PowerPoint. I didn't finish any of my I didn't make it to the 30 it's a time limit, 20 minutes for the first part and I think 15 for the next part. I didn't make it through either one of my PowerPoints. Would I say I was so nervous? I was nervous because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna fail again. And I made it farther this time. But you know what? My mock interviewer, my mock mentor was so nice. Like she was really nice and she was very helpful too. She gave me a lot of tips and a lot of things that I ingested in myself. And I said, you know what? Even if I don't pass this time, I'm gonna try again because I really enjoyed it. It was something fun about being silly on camera and not feeling like, I had to yeah, I don't know. It was just really fun to me. So I said, even if I don't pass, because I was really having low hopes because I didn't make it through. And then she was giving me all these, not critiques. She was giving me critiques and she was giving me a lot of good things too, you know. But long story short, you know, I looked in my email that same probably about 5 hours later. This is my mock class thing. My mock class was at 5 a.m. I picked 5 a.m. And I would say about 12 noon that day, I got an email that said I passed. Woo! So I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. So I had watched videos on YouTube, this little platform here. I watched videos about people talking about going through a Mach 1 and then a Mach 2. So when I got my email, it offered me Mach 2 and it offered me something called a kickoff. I was kind of skeptical because I was like, okay, well, which one will I do? Either the kickoff or Mach 2. And I actually have a video which I'm gonna post here about that process. So what the kickoff was basically an orientation for new teachers. It was like a 2 hour workshop conference video call. So it was other people in the room and 3 hours in with an actual mentor. Very informative. I'm so glad I went that route, guys. So glad. Really watch that video if you are in that process too and you're kind of in the confusion about what to do. So, went through my kickoff. I think there was like a test too of some sort. It's somewhere in between here. I can't remember, guys. I really can't. I'm so sorry. I'm just giving you just an overview. And after I passed the kickoff, it was time for me to upload my info. So I did a 40-second video, which I'll post here. I uploaded my a PDF of my bachelor's degree. I think like a T9, pictures of myself. So it's bachelor's degree, a video, which is about 40 seconds, and I said I'll post that. Just basically, when you're first starting a new job, that first initial documents that you need, and after that, I got an email saying that I was now a VIP kid teacher. Woo, 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 woo. I was so excited, y'all. you know, I was so excited, and I still am excited. And going through what I went through, I can honestly say that I appreciate my process. First of all, it gave me the motivation to want to be better. Like this process, it made me want to be better. It's like it was like that self motivating self involvement to get my get my to basically develop myself as a teacher. And I can appreciate that because now that I'm getting classes and I have started teaching, I can appreciate that because it's definitely helped me. I've done a lot of workshops. They offer workshops almost every single day. They give you all types of tips. You can go on Facebook groups. I'm in about 4 Facebook groups that have been so helpful. So, overall, that was my process. It does look like a lot of steps, but honestly, I did all of that in 2 weeks. Not even gonna lie. And maybe it was probably like 2 weeks and a day. It really was not long at all. Like, as soon as I was finished with one component, within a few hours, probably by the latest next day, I was getting answers back. So, if you are interested in trying to do VIP Kid, I say do it. And watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll give you as many tips as I can. Of course, I didn't have a perfect entry into here. I didn't just finish Mach 1 and bam, I was a teacher. No, I did the kickoff and I went through my struggles, but you know what? I believe that it made me a better teacher and it made me appreciate this company so much more. So, as always, thank you guys. This video was a little long. It looks like it's 17 minutes long. Sorry guys. I know I can ramble. But it was very informative. It was a lot of information that I had to throw out to you. So, as always, have a great day, you guys. Love y'all lots. Peace, love, and hair grease. Bye guys.